Well, it's that time again. It's just like it was for the Nats this year when it looked like they were going all the way and they didn't. So it is in baseball and so it is in American politics. Over the past few months, I've talked a lot to you about Senate races that I've covered and that looked heated and how they came down to the wire. Now it's time to make predictions. Okay. There are 33 races for the United States Senate coming up on Tuesday. 23 of them are currently held by Democrats, only 10 by Republicans. The current makeup of the U.S. Senate is 53 to 47. Rather than bore you with more statistics, here's how it goes. In Maine, Senator Olympia Snowe, a moderate Republican, is retiring. In all likelihood, her seat will go to former Governor Angus King, an institution in the state because he's been elected governor twice as an independent and looks like he'll do the same in this Senate race. Only he'll vote with Democrats to organize the Senate. That's a loss. Similarly, in Massachusetts, Scott Brown made history when on January 20th, 2010, he actually won the seat that was held by John and Edward Kennedy, putting it in the Republican column. A Republican can catch lightning in the bottle every once in a while in the Bay State, but not often. He'll probably lose to Democrat Elizabeth Warren. That's a loss of 2 Republican seats so far, bringing them down to 45 in the Senate. They will make a net gain of 7 seats. In Connecticut, Linda McMahon, a Republican and past head of the World Wrestling Federation, has her Democratic opponent, Congressman Chris Murphy, in a hammerlock. And she will probably become the state's first Republican senator since way back in 1988, a long time ago, and that's history making. In addition, in the state of Montana, Congressman Denny Rehberg will oust John Tester, who won one of the 2 closest Senate races before. That's another Republican net gain. In Nebraska and North Dakota, call them Democratic seats in which an incumbent retires and a Republican picks them up. Deb Fischer in Nebraska and Rick Berg in North Dakota. We're up to 4 so far. And then in Ohio, I'll predict a long shot. Josh Mandel, 34-year-old state treasurer and a Marine veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan, will unseat Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown in one of the hottest races of the year. And in Wisconsin, Tommy Thompson, former 4-term governor, cabinet member under George W. Bush, and 70 years old, will still show he has the mojo. Just as he can do 50 push-ups, he can win elections, and he'll beat Democrat Tammy Baldwin for the seat of a retiring Democratic Senator, Herb Kohl. Now you say, have you really done the math? You need 1 more seat to get to 52 for the Republicans. Well, here it is, the upset of the year and the Cinderella story. It's the Red Sox, the Nats, and the Yankees at their low time when they scored the upset win in the 7th game put together. Tom Smith, one-time forklift operator in a coal mine who runs the biggest coal mining operation in Pennsylvania, will unseat Senator Bob Casey, Jr. in an upset that we're going to be reading about as much as the presidency. He spent $12 million of his own money, some say $16 million, but he needed to do that to take on someone who was the son of a much-loved former governor. He called him Senator Zero, and he ran a tough, hard-hitting race. I say he wins. Well, there you have it. 52-48, Republicans running the Senate. We'll know in a few days. Stay tuned.